I need money.
We got, all right, chat. We got the deserved downfall of Bobby Althoff by Jamari. Full video link will be in the description, along with the link to stream where this is filmed live at Trappers Anonymous on Twitch. We're gonna get right into this though and see. I know why she deserved it. I ain't gonna lie. You could look it in her eyes and that little duck face, fake smile. You already know that's evil. But you know, you could already. We're not gonna go into the other reasons why I know, but I know.
So it has been a while since we last talked about Bobby Althoff. Bobby obviously hit it big online.
Let me get monetized before I get banned. You know what I'm saying?
Parody of mommy blogger TikTok content.
Yes, I did name my daughter Richard. I just always really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a boy, but I had a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with
This is her without makeup. I just don't get it, Slim. I just don't get how you I just don't understand I don't understand the complexion. I don't get it, okay? Just don't get it, Slim.
everyone knows how it got there. You know what you did.
So she was running it up over there, amassing a couple million followers, getting millions of plays per video, and making a couple of 100,000.
Sorry to pause it this quick, but that little side pan damn near just made me throw up. I'm not even joking because I'm fighting it right now. And I don't want to do that to you guys. But, dude, I might not be able to watch this video. She actually genuinely just made me sick. Holy shit. Oh my god. And that wasn't, I don't know what that was. Something about her aura, bruh. It's nothing about what she looked like, gang. I ain't even that type of person, bruh. Her aura is off, bruh. That aura would just sicken me, bruh.
Per year.
I was making around like 250 to 300 a year.
Thousand.
Yeah.
From brand deals
on TikTok.
Wow.
And 250 is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a year as an annual income is great and all.
Yes.
It is great.
This is literally gonna, I'm 50 seconds into watching her talk and stuff, and like, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a try not to vomit challenge for Trap, bro. This is actually, I don't know why I feel sick right now.
It's
Right.
great.
And this is where she claims that she parlayed that fame into her podcast fame.
That drip is disgusting.
The podcast with your host Bobby Althoff.
People suspected that she was an industry plant, mainly because she was immediately in bed with the 69 God, and was shortly after showing off Mark Cuban's disgusting Piggly Wigglies.
Ew, you nasty ass bastard!
Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a personal foot washer.
I believe in my podcast, so I'm trying my best. I've had a few guests, some D-list celebrities.
And not only did that spark the industry plant rumors, but also within 1 week of launching her podcast, she had the top talent agency in the entire entertainment industry representing her and her brand. Landing celebrity guest after celebrity guest, it was very clear that her growth was far from organic. This was obviously something people called out immediately online, and also to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I
kind
know.
of
Isn't that
planted?
crazy?
Feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got
like
you
Liz.
got here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute.
What I think industry plant is, it's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not an anythinger. I don't have any talents.
And she even admitted in a later interview that these comments broke her.
Did she get surgery? Why does it seem like her features are a little emboldened here? I don't like it.
Based on what the comments are saying, and sometimes it's just constructive criticism. It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
And I really feel like her and the Hawk Tua girl were basically on that same wavelength. And just as quickly as each rose, both equally as quickly fell off. I mean, at least for Hawk Tua, she had this massive scandal that derailed her career. You know, the whole scam in your fans with no remorse thing will kind of do that to you. But as for Bobby, I think that people really just got sick of her sarcastic, too cool to...
We're not validating anything about Bobby, bro. We're not validating Bobby here, Slim. All right, you're my dog, but we're not doing it, bruh. I'm not hearing the excuse, bruh. It's her aura, bruh. Like everything about her is just, bruh. Like
here, one-trick pony bit. And when she would get in a room with someone like Offset, who read her like a book, she would be made foolish, still trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that cap ass shit, man? I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't fucking do interviews. I'm fucking with you because they're making me. You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
Now, beyond this, the main public ridicule that she faced outside the industry plant narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles with famous people.
You know? I flew all the way here.
She did do that. That's not cat.
You did. I really do appreciate
on my daughter's
that.
first birthday.
I wasn't gonna.
That's actually diabolical. You're laying in a bed with Drake on your daughter's first birthday instead of being at your daughter's birthday party at the birthday with the birthday gift, getting slapped out like Loiter Squad. That's insane work. No parent.
You missed your daughter's first birthday.
To be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Now, when Drake is calling you a bad parent, you know you're doing something.
He ain't lying.
Speaking of Drake, by the way, the dude is so down bad that he's been in Bobby's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Embarrassing.
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking these guests if they would smash her up.
Would you date someone that looks like me? Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
I mean, imagine being her husband seeing that shit. The guy did actually file for divorce around a month after the Drake episode dropped, leading to rumors that Drake gave her her initial initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation that she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia was chasing her around the room like it was his crush on the school playground. He would later confirm
she's a thought.
Them hooking up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being drunkenly carried out of clubs, and even had
Never carry the drunk white woman out of the club, my friends. Whoa, I don't even care if you're paid security. You're gonna call the police when you see a drunk white woman.
Really embarrassing moment when she tried to do that thing where girls soft launch the guy they're dating, only to have it backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first place. This caused her to crash out on TikTok.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is.
It's hard to imagine that like my past and how I treated previous people might affect how people treat me. It's so hard to imagine that I could, in public view, disrespect my husband who I had vows to, and potential mates in the future seeing that might not take me seriously because of my lack of respect for my vows and my husband, who I said I loved. That's insane. Why would anyone treat me this way?
Truly good
ass
for
bitch.
you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually meant for you. Dating is just hard.
Bitch, you had a husband. Why are you getting married? Stupid. Well, there's someone there for you. That's what your husband thought.
Well, now Bobby has officially announced that she will be ending her podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guests and views in the hundreds of thousands.
Wife.
But obviously, when you compare this to her peak, where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast and like these top-level guests, it had been looking pretty rough. I mean, no one really knew these people she was now interviewing, and when she was doing solo episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast. All jokes aside, all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to sing a song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music.
And she can't sing. Can't do nothing. I'm sorry, I can't be that.
Give me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally have no idea why this.
That was perfectly timed. I didn't even go cat.
Now, regardless of all of that, even up until last year, someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing, trying to get her some positive PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
The Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast. She got me this house, got me the car I drive, She got me a lot of stuff, and she was really great. I really did appreciate her for the time I had with her. And she brought me a lot of memories and a lot of great guests. I will miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me.
Now, over time, it has been abundantly clear that from the start, this was all about money and fame to Bobby.
You know what we need to do? Hear me out. Hear me out on this one. Make Bobby and the Hawk Tour girl box. That'll bring him back. Make him squabble. The next fight, make him squabble. That's something I'd watch about then. I'd watch him fade.
She was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided that she made like at least 300 a year.
But it's got to be like a real fight. Like, it can't be like one of those we're just scoring and barely tapping. Nah, someone got to get knocked out. I'm trying to see someone get knocked out.
On her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a podcast.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
It's like she in general represents a
Real bag runner. I ain't hating on that part.
Social media has warped people's minds.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
I feel like over the last 2 to 3 years specifically, I've noticed a change in the way that women in particular present themselves online. And I'll say specifically on Instagram, where there's this sense that they think they are someone famous or a spectacle to be admired, and I find that shit hilarious. And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting like her shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are just so much more narcissistic than ever before due to social media.
Facts.
Or I guess I should say they are desperate for online validation in a way that was viewed as cringy during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money.
A girl with a dream and like all the connections in the world, that ain't just a dream? Bro, what? If I could call Drake right now and have him pop up on stream, I'm viral tomorrow. What are you talking about?
I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay. Thanks.
I mean, hey, shout out to her for being able to acknowledge the fall off and the fact that she loves money. She did run about 10 ads in this podcast, and the entire episode in general just seemed like a money grab, where she says, remember when I
just don't like anything about her. Her aura.
And I will never forget.
I take that back. I don't like anything about her except the fact that she was just about her bag. She just got her money.
The moment he told me that I was like unseasoned chicken.
It was basically like one of those filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show. You know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews, she plays a clip, and moves on, periodically throwing another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some of the show that she wants to now do. But this is how she ends her show.
Just any final words for the podcast?
She really fell off.
No, it happened. People said I was falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead. You guys got what you wished for. You wanted it to be over, it's over. It's gone. It's not there anymore. And now, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know, I just feel like someone who loves being around famous people and rising up the social ranks as she does.
Sometimes you just gotta keep your words to yourself. I'm gonna keep those ones to myself.
Would not just give it up. It's actually my guess, considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this crock of crap, is that this was only made to meet obligations to them, as when you agree to these deals they usually have allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say, the comment section on this video is not exactly what you would expect from a send-off. I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance, they were sick of the ads, and then just a bunch of comments about how she left her family to pursue this. Either way, it looks like this is the end of the bubble.
Killer wasn't wrong. You seen that comment?
She would have made more money and had more longevity online in the parody blogger space. But I guess it's a good lesson that sometimes it's better to rise up slow than to just jump on a rocket and burn out. Either way though, I want to know what you
Gotta build that foundation.
think about this decision by Bobby down below. Do you think there was some sort of hand in the background telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more? They saw the triple toilet paper roll numbers on that Business Insider interview where they said America could not get enough, and they said, this ain't working. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, I feel like in general the podcast space has lost a lot of steam. It's obviously become insanely oversaturated, and I think the gold rush when it comes to that genre is kind of over. But y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching today's.
Are any of y'all ever, or were you ever fans of Bobby? Just keep it 100 in the comments. It's a safe space. You could tell me, because I got friends that just go for Snow something crazy, so I know for a fact they can't even lie to me. I know they was looking at her crazy at one point. Same as the Hawk Tour girl, because they just go for Snow. They're just milkmen, you know. It is what it is, and I can't tell them nothing about it. Were you one of them? Were you simping for? Am I allowed to say that? I'm gonna have to blurb that. I think. I don't know how YouTube work with that. We gonna find out, I guess. I'm just gonna not blurb it, and we gonna see. But anyways, let me know if you was simping for her at one point. But that was the deserved downfall of Bobby Althoff. I don't know. By Jamari. The full video link will be in the description along with link to stream at Trappers Anonymous, where this is filmed live on Twitch. As always, consistency is key. I'm gonna be here for y'all. Hopefully you're there for me, because I'm a bitch and it's easy to see.
I need money.